We're back.
We're back. Hello, everybody. In an absolutely freezing shed.
We do this for you.
This is
mental.
This is dedication. What is it today? Minus?
It's about minus. It's
3, 4.
It's -3, -4.
The car said it was getting on for that on route here.
And to be quite honest, there's no heating in here. This
Nothing.
is just a garden shed.
Yeah.
The door's open to provide a bit of light, and we are freezing. I'm freezing my bollocks off, mate.
Yeah. It is cold.
You allowed to say that?
We just did.
Oh.
But hey ho.
But they are actually freezing off.
Yeah.
My feet are freezing. Hello everybody, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Whoa.
Oh.
Happy New Year, everyone.
And as always, we're back. This isn't CGI, is it?
No, we've got a new prop in the background now.
Yeah, he's gonna. Don't say anything though, Jeremy. I know you've been signed for Ferrari, but just be quiet.
Yeah, it hasn't been made official yet, has it?
No. Oh. Cup of tea to try
It's a good cup of tea, mate.
and keep ourselves warm and tell you about what's going on
Yeah.
in the freezing cold. Literally, I could do with a blanket.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I had a blanket, I'd have put a blanket over me. My legs, my feet are freezing.
And a smoking jacket.
And a smoking and a pipe
And a pipe, yeah.
and a Stetson
In the shed.
in the shed. Hello everybody, how you doing? Hope you're all right. Oh, what are we talking about?
Well,
what crap are we talking about now?
we were going to touch on health and well-being, weren't we?
You're not touching on me. Honestly, I'm freezing. That's my health and well-being is I'm
That
freezing.
you're freezing and gibbering away the corner. No,
You talk, I'm just going to sit here.
okay. So Ian and I were on a bit of a journey, bit of a dieting journey, back in the gym, try and lose a bit of weight, try and just get a bit healthier. We're both doing really, really well. I'm really proud of Ian. He's done really, really well. How much have you lost so far, if you don't mind saying?
£6.
£6 in what, 2 weeks?
Since New Year.
Since New Year. So 11 to 10 days.
Yeah, which is quite a lot, and don't try and match that, people. That's quite heavy. But I was eating
But you've changed all of your eating habits, haven't you? Completely.
I don't want this to be one of those, them. My son always says those people, the New Year, New Me people.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. We're not going to do that. But we don't want to make this a fitness. Oh, look at us, fitness video. But we want to say, well, look, we do this for mental health, and there's a causal link between the two.
Yeah.
So we still suffer with our mental health,
Yeah.
like a lot of you do. We both do. And after Ian's little bit of a scare the other week, and we just looked at each other and we were really brutally honest with each other.
Yeah,
we were almost to the point of being horrible to each other.
Ian said some words to me which anyone else may have got offended by. I certainly didn't, but it's what I needed. I needed to be told.
And it went both ways.
Yeah, and I likewise did it to Ian. This isn't a New Year's resolution at all. For me, my personal thing is I had a health scare about 2 weeks ago now. And for that reason, being told by doctors, you need to change some habits in your life. So that's why I've personally done it. And you've got your own reason.
I'm well, touch wood,
Yeah.
and I don't want to. And I know I want to get better. I want to get better. I want to get healthier. I just want to be better because I put on stone and a half last year, fat bastard. and it's already, like, we went down the gym a couple of times. We're very fortunate we have a gym that we can use, so we're very lucky. We just said, why not? I just want to, and it's already happened. When you have that, it helps the old mental health.
And they say, don't they, the hardest part is getting your ass in the gym. Once you're in there, the rest just falls into place. I've lost £4. I weighed myself this morning, £4 in about a week, I'd say.
And the way we've been pushing each other on is not normal. It's a bit old school military emergency service type dark humour.
Yeah.
And it doesn't suit everybody because we're horrible to each other, aren't we?
We are, but there's reasoning behind it.
But it's not horrible. It's silly.
It is.
Humour.
So Ian said to me, "Do you want to go to your son's weddings? I've got 3 sons. Do you want to go to them?" I was like, "Well, yeah, of course I do." And he said, "Well, if you carry on doing what you're doing, it's not going to happen." And it's true.
It's hard, isn't it? Hard hitting.
Yeah, but it works because it's flicked that switch in my brain, which has made me. I've stopped drinking alcohol because that was just ridiculous. Trying to do the dieting thing as best as I can, struggling a bit with that, but I'm doing something right because I've lost £4 in a week, just
Well,
over a week.
so if you want to do this, do what we do. When I go to the gym, I haven't bought myself a load of fucking night gear and everything, have I? I go in my work clothes.
Yeah, work clothes.
I know it sounds. What do you mean when you work clothes, you wretch? Surely you should go and change and look. It's not about what you wear, what you look like, what Gucci gear you've got. It's about fucking getting in the gym, turning up,
doing it,
picking something up.
Running machine. You smashed that last night.
Picking something heavier than you normally would up and down in sets, and doing some cardiovascular. That's it, and controlling the diet.
Yeah.
For all the shit that's out there on the internet, this could be a short, couldn't it? Don't eat as much and move more.
And that is...
There's a million fucking things... I'm swearing a lot.
No, go for it.
There's a million fucking things out there, aren't there, at the moment? Do this, do that, take that, try this, vitamin that. Just eat a little bit less and go for a walk.
Yeah.
You haven't got to have... We're fortunate enough to have a gym.
Mate, doctors have said that. There is no science behind it. Eat less and be more active, and you will burn the calories, therefore lose weight. And
if you don't need to lose weight, and you're fine, and you're happy with your do that little bit extra for the mental health then. Yeah. So if your head's a bit wobbly, like ours are, because we suffer with our mental health, as many of you guys do out there, and that's why we do this shit. That's why I'm here, sat here, freezing my nuts off.
Yeah.
And just going for that walk and everything helps, and there's some social elements. Come and join us.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing. So saying that we're going to do it on the podcast is, it's really, it puts an element of, in 3 months' time, these people are going to say, well, I wonder if those lads lost any weight. So if you come back in here in 3 months' time and say, oh, I've had a load of beers and I'm sitting here shoving a load of Kit Kats down my throat and everything, and we've failed.
Yes.
So I'll tell you what, if we fail, I ain't doing this podcast anymore.
Yeah, no, it's a fair shout.
Because I can't do it. I can't turn around and say that and try and show support to other people. Yeah. And then not do it myself. So that's it.
No, absolutely. And it is difficult. It is because, Friday night, last night, last year, prior to New Year's Eve, every Friday night, every Saturday night, I'd have a beer at home with the missus. She doesn't drink, by the way. But last night, it didn't seem a struggle, to be fair. Yeah, you just... Because do you know what? I just replaced it with a can of Diet Coke.
Yeah, and doing something or watching something on TV. And I tell you what's really good, and it's helped me, is watching motivational films and everything, that sort of thing.
So we've both...
We watch our military stuff, don't we? Because we love that.
SAS Rogue Heroes, I must give it a shout out because it is epic. You got me onto that, didn't you? You've watched all of it, have you?
Yeah, I've watched it all, and I could watch it all again.
Yeah, I got into it last night and watched. I've got 2 episodes left, and like Ian said, a lot of. I love the history of all of that sort of stuff, anyway. But it's motivational, isn't it?
Yeah, it's made by the bloke who made the Peaky Blinders. Yeah. So if you like the Peaky Blinders and you like that sort of way it's filmed and the music in it's absolutely fantastic. Yes. Go on to BBC iPlayer. We don't work for the BBC. No. Go on to BBC iPlayer. Look at SAS Rogue Heroes, start season 1, number 1, and there's only 2 seasons, and there will be another apparently. And it is absolutely cracking, because I don't want to spoil the ending. It's the last one to watch, but they are going to do another one, and maybe even one after that, because it's cracking. But that's really good.
It's a distraction, isn't it? Yeah. Find a distraction, and it's working for us too.
And with that, because we're a bit military, we like our military stuff. Yeah. We found it that our forefathers or grandforefathers, if they could go through what they went through, us not eating a Kit Kat and having a beer and going down the gym occasionally, Christ Almighty, get off your arse, you fat.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And that's the way we talk to each other.
Yeah, but it's working. So.
But for the shed, moving forward, we've had
some discussions, haven't we, about
we're getting good views. We want to go next level. We want to push on, and we have noticed that, and the shed will always be the shed, and the shed will always have episodes, but we're going to do some extra stuff. So we're going to take the shed on tour a little bit this year, because when we take the shed on tour, it's very popular.
gains more interest.
It
Doesn't
gains
it?
more
The channel.
interest. Yeah. So when we do this for a reason, and if we speak to more people, then and we open up the mental health chats, which we will always do. If you don't like it, tough.
Yeah.
But we've got a bigger audience, and we're helping more people potentially. So we are going on tour, aren't we?
We are,
and we've got lots of ideas. We are definitely going to go abroad this year.
Yeah.
Very sure of that.
Yeah.
And the likelihood is we're going to go to the Normandy D-Day landing beaches.
Yeah.
That's almost definite.
Yeah.
We don't know exactly where, and if it goes really well, we'll potentially look at other venues, even around the world, to take the shed on tour. We might go to North Africa. We might go to from Morocco.
Yeah. Oh yes. Of course.
We might go. We're starting off in France. We go to Ireland. We want to go to London. We want to. We want to support our British London. We're going to go down to London. Yeah. That's almost a definite as well, isn't it? So we're going to be. And then my son said we're not podcasting. We're vlogging.
Oh,
then
I don't know what that is.
But podcast is when you sit in the shed and have a chat.
Yeah.
And vlogging is when you talk about what we're doing. We were talking about going to Karen's Diner, weren't we?
Oh my goodness.
The abusive diner in Birmingham.
That would be funny though, and I think we should do that. Definitely.
But these things will be coming up. I think abroad will be a couple of months away, but we might do London early doors, and we might go to Birmingham and do Karen's Diner. We still want to get up the hills. We could even do a bit in the gym.
Could do.
They wouldn't want to see us though, would they?
Maybe in a month's time it wouldn't be so bad.
Yeah, but look at the state of you.
Look at the state of you.
Look at us. Like two vast slugs.
Slithering away
down the gym.
Oh dear.
So yeah, but the shed will continue. It's always going to be.
The shed is our creation, isn't it? This is where it all started, and it won't be going anywhere.
But we think we're going to expand a little bit.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it goes. And if we do get to where we want to get with the travelling, then we may do a lot more. So by the end of the year, we may be travelling a lot more.
Yeah.
But we don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see where the journey.
We had a chat New Year's Eve. I don't know if you can remember it, but we sort of had a chat about should we continue, and we both come up with the same conclusion: yes. And one of the reasons behind that is we've had feedback from our viewers that we are actually doing good and helping people,
including my neighbour John. We asked him, didn't we?
Yeah,
cheers, John.
And Ange. And it's not just because they're your neighbours. They genuinely said you guys are doing amazing things for other people. Just even if it's us doing stupid shit, putting a smile on people's faces.
I mean, I had feedback from an old boss of mine.
Yeah,
and he turned around and he said, what you do is difficult to do. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bring people directly into it, but you know who you are. We've had some feedback from people that we work with, people that I used to work with, people, and they're the ones that we're in regular contact with, and they're saying it helps, keep doing what you're doing. So the other few thousand people that are watching it, I'm hoping, even though they don't have direct contact with us, some of those are also turning around and saying thank you for doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're talking about mental health in middle-aged men, because that's who we are.
Used to be a taboo subject though, didn't it?
But we are talking about mental health across the board. Doesn't matter whether you're male, female, 10 years old or 100 years old.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
We don't care. But we come from the place of we are middle-aged men. Are we middle-aged? I'm middle. What's middle age? Are you middle-aged now because you're a couple of years younger?
Well, I suppose what's the average that someone lives to? I don't know, 80.
Yeah, but nowadays it's longer, isn't it?
I would say 40 upwards.
Shit, I'm not in my late age, am I? What's after middle age? Old age? Am I fucking old?
No.
Fucking hell, I've just realised.
I'd say.
Am I old?
No, you're not.
Yeah, but I am.
You're not.
My head isn't.
68 is not old.
Fuck off. Fuck off. But yeah.
But yeah, we're doing good, and for that reason, the fact that people say keep doing it, don't quit. So we're not going to quit. We're going to keep going and keep plodding on.
And we are. I know that
we enjoy doing it.
I've got a friend, Ben, who's promised me he's going to come into the shed.
You've got a friend?
Associate.
I thought I was your only friend.
No, I love him to bits. He knows he's watching this as we speak, and He's given me support over the years.
Yeah.
He's always been there as a mate, even though we don't speak all the time, and I've given him support as well. I love him to bits, and he's going to come in and in a few months, maybe in the latter half of the year, and talk about stuff that he does.
That'd be good.
He does a lot of fitness. That's the BJJ. He does the BJJ. He does the like.
Is that mixed
martial arts stuff.
Yeah.
So he said he'll come in, but maybe towards the end of the year. But that guy has been a massive support for me, and I hope over the last year or so I've been a massive support for him. His journey is fucking awesome, and he's a fucking hero of mine. I love him to bits, and you'll be in here. You take the replacement. Jeremy, you're a bit quiet. I thought you'd be louder.
Jezza.
Oh, Jezza. But yeah, and John's going to come in at some point. We tried earlier. We contacted quite a few celebrities, didn't they? They all fucked us off.
No one got back to us, which was really disappointing.
One person did, didn't he? And he said, "I'll give it a look and I'll get back to you," and then he didn't.
Yeah.
So we're very much on the attitude of, well, we'll find our own way, won't we? We'll fight our own battles.
It was disappointing. I'm not going to mention any names, but I reached out to quite a few people, famous people, that are supporting mental health and mental health awareness. And maybe I was a bit naive, thinking that they love this. Two guys in a shed,
Yeah, maybe. Maybe they get a lot of requests.
This is it.
But on the flip side,
they got busy lives.
Liam Gallagher popped in.
He did.
Ricky Gervais popped in.
They did.
For those of you who haven't seen the earlier episodes, we had Ricky Gervais pop in. Liam, bit of a pain in the arse, to be quite honest. Jezza is, a bit of a stalwart of ours. He's always here. He followed us around Morgan, the Morgan factory. Yeah, so going back, we went to the Morgan. If you haven't seen any of our other videos, this is your first. Go back, watch the Dirty D's Donut Challenge.
That was epic.
That was absolutely epic. Us stuffing our faces, and also watch for the ones you like is the Morgan episode where we go around the Morgan factory, Morgan Motor Company in Malvern.
We did do one at the top of the Malvern Hills,
but the sound was off because it was so windy.
It was so windy, and it was freezing up there, weren't it? And we tried the mics, didn't we? We thought mics would work.
Freezing up there. It's fucking -4.
Yeah.
My feet. Look at my feet.
It was
They're
good.
Blue.
I enjoyed the video up the hills.
Who did
However, I'll answer that later.
Who is it?
It's my brother.
Hello.
Shout out to my brother. Great guy. The hills I really enjoyed, but it was just too windy, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it's still can still watch
we'll
the video.
Can we go up there next time when it's hot?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
That's it. And
but we've done loads of other videos as well, so yeah, check the channel out and just check the previous videos.
And please keep supporting us, because without the support,
this can't
continue. And so we're asking for your help. Share it. Tell your mates about it. If you think it's shit, leave a comment and say it's shit. We don't care.
No, we don't care.
Everybody who likes it, everybody who presses the like button, everybody who shares it, everybody who comments, puts an algorithm into YouTube and shares it further and further. So if 100 of you like and comment and share, and we get many more views than that, if you do that, you'll send us global, and you will, by your own little click of the button, support an ongoing cause to support men and people's mental health for this year. I need you to share it. I need you to press like. I need you to press subscribe.
It's free.
It's all free, and I need you to pass it on to your mates and said, have you seen these two swearing? Have you seen these two idiots and what they're talking about? You might think an episode's crap, and you might think one's good. Well, share them the good one.
Last week, we were doing a weather forecast.
Yeah.
I'd just come out of hospital and needed to just get out of the house. So what we were chasing a snowstorm. Random, I know, but we had a laugh. He fell in a hole, which was even funnier.
We didn't get it on video,
we?
We thought we had it on video, and it wasn't on video.
You could have earned yourself 250 quid on that one.
Straight down an icy puddle hole.
Big hole. He fell in it. It was epic.
The other person I'd like to get on in the pod.
And your socks got wet, didn't they?
Yeah, that's why we had to finish. David Earl, I want in here.
Yeah, he's one of our heroes.
If anybody ever watches this or has any contact with a guy called David Earl who's on Derrick, please send him this video. David, contact us. We want you in the shed.
Yeah.
It's the worst podcast in the world.
It is. A lot of David's sayings we just use in a daily basis, don't we? Just having a laugh together.
Yeah.
brilliant actor, brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a ledge.
But there we go.
Yeah.
Got shed quarters mug today, bought by my mother-in-law. Monster, I'll get the two confused. Linda and Terry. Shout out to them. Shout out to Ken, Janie. Oh, good. Any shout outs you want to do? Mel, Ben.
There is a shout out.
Not Mark. I'm sick of
Oh,
him.
he's betrayed us big time.
Oh, I don't want to go into it, but
he's got a new friend.
He's got a new friend.
We're only joking, Mark. We love you to pieces.
Yeah.
I do want to give a shout out because I got in trouble last week. So on last week's video, I did a shout out to the NHS doctors, nurses, and all that when they looked after me.
Who'd you forget?
My wife, who supported me when I needed it. So thank you very, very much. That's a little shout out to my wife. For looking after me and caring for me.
I cared for you the next day. I came on and gave you a bit of abuse.
Thank you also to my good friend Ian for helping.
I said your heart was directly relative to your tiny penis.
Struggling,
and they said you need to sort it out.
But no, wifey, thank you ever so much. Little shout out to you.
And the fams, all the fams that put up with the crap that we do in the shed. And it's just ongoing.
But
and a shout out to my son for putting us through our paces at the gym. He knows what he's doing, doesn't
he? He is going to go places. He's so switched on. Really, really decent young man. Very knowledgeable about all things fitness, isn't he?
Oh,
and
he's a bit of a
nutrition and all that sort of stuff.
He's pretty good, isn't he?
Here go places.
You got boots on?
Yep.
Well, I've got trainers on and little socks, and my feet are exposed.
Well, choices, mate.
Choices.
Can we do something that we haven't done in a while? Get the Bible out. What happened on the 11th of January? Anything interesting that happened?
Friday the 11th.
Yeah.
The first state lottery was held in England.
Okay. What year?
1569.
Really?
Seriously?
Lottery?
Yeah. With tickets on sale at the West Door of St Paul's Cathedral in London. Bloody hell. Wouldn't have said that, would you? Charing Cross Railway is open.
Hang on a sec. Is that why it's called, or used to be called, Camelot Lottery?
I don't know. Could be.
That's interesting, that.
Or insulin is first used. All Comet aircraft are grounded in 1954 after a crash. The club Whiskey A Go Go opens in Los Angeles. Death of the first surviving sex tuplets are born. President Ronald Reagan bids goodbye to the American people after 2 terms in office. And the Star Spangled Banner, the lyricist, died in 1814. Yeah,
a few things happened.
It's always something
No, it's good to have a little look through that book. I mean, it's interesting, some of the things that happen.
Yeah. Marilyn Monroe becomes DiMaggio on January the 14th. So Scott reaches the South Pole, but Norwegians were there first in 1912, January the 17th. And it is this week, 4 years ago, that I retired from my old job.
Do you think that's gone fast?
Yeah, it's gone fast, yeah. Yeah, too old for all that now. Right, so let's say goodbye and wish you all well. And we will let you know pretty soon where we are
and where we're going in 2025.
2025. That means I'm over 30. I'm freezing my
In fact, next episode, it's my birthday.
Is it?
Yeah, just putting that out there.
Really?
Yeah. Not on the episode, it's that week. But I'll be another year older. So, thanks for your continued support, everyone.
Born in the 60s. Anyway, let's do some shorts.
Yeah.
See you next week.
See you in a bit. Take care.